If you want to know the art and craft behind good stories, it is important to learn creating plausible characters. Character could be a person, animal, creature, thing, or any being who or which performs the actions and speaks the dialogue, moving the story along a plot line. But did you know what literary device is used when a writer ascribes human traits, ambitions, emotions, or entire behaviors to animals, non-human beings, natural phenomena, or objects? The answer is anthropomorphism. It comes from the Greek words anthropo, which means human, and morph, which means form. Speaking animals or objects who talk, think, or behave like humans are all called anthropomorphic, like Tom and Jerry, Lumiere, Cogsworth, Chip, Mrs. Potts, and Babette from Beauty and the Beast, and the Ocean of the South Pacific from Moana. Looking at the character roles, there are certainly two major types of characters, major or minor. The characters you see or read a lot of are called the major or main characters because they play the primary role in the story's action. There are two major characters, protagonist and antagonist. The top dog among these characters is the protagonist. If there are two or a few protagonists, they are the co-protagonists who pilot the action and progression of the story. On the other hand, the antagonist is the villain who has many flaws and dislikable features but at least one redeeming quality. However, the antagonist could be the protagonist who is turned by a problem within. Most times, something external is causing the problem. A group of people causing the conflict would be considered society, perhaps the members of a team, community, or institution. Additionally, the antagonist could be part of nature, such as an animal, the weather, mountain, or lake. A different kind of antagonist would be an item such as uncontrollable remote, computer, microchip, mirror, etc. These are all considered technology since they are instruments or tools to complete a job. Finally, if the conflict comes from something out of the character's control, the antagonist is fate or God. In Harry Potter acts as the protagonist and Lord Voldemort acts as the antagonist. In stories, screenplays, and novels, the minor characters are not the main point of the story. They are not the major players to whom the story is happening, but they interact with or grab the attention of those main characters. Their actions help drive the story forward. They may impact the decisions that the protagonist or antagonist make, either helping or interfering with the conflict. These are the common roles of the minor characters. First is foil. A foil is a character that has opposite character traits from another, meant to help highlight or bring out the other's positive or negative side. Many times, the antagonist is the foil for the protagonist. In Harry Potter, that is Draco Malfoy. Next is flat. A flat character has one or two main traits, usually all positive or all negative. They are the opposite of a round character. The flaw or strength has its use in the story. In Harry Potter, Luna Lovegood, Hermione Granger, Hagrid are all considered flat characters. Static. Characters who are static do not change throughout the story. Their use may simply be to create or relieve tension, or they were not meant to change. A major character can remain static through the whole story. One example of static character in Harry Potter is Hermione Granger, who remains smart and witty until the end of the series. Next is stock. These are the stereotypical characters such as the boy genius, ambitious career person, faithful sidekick, mad scientist, etc. Professor Dumbledore is a character who is stock, who plays as an old sage in the story. Next is rank. These are the opposite of the flat character. These characters have many different traits, either good and bad, making them more interesting. Professor Snape is a good example. Next is dynamic. Dynamic characters change throughout the story. They may learn a lesson, become bad, become good, or change in complex ways. Example is Neville Longbottom, a clumsy boy who reveals his courage through holding the Gryffindor's sword. Now, let's learn the different kinds of heroes in the story. Northrop Frye, who moved literary criticism into the modern age with his work in the 1950s, divided tragic, comic, and thematic literature into 5 modes: mythic, romantic, high mimetic, low mimetic, and ironic. based on how the protagonist is portrayed in respect to the rest of humanity and his or her environment. First hero is Meti. The hero here is superior in kind and environment to us, like the gods and goddesses. So in short, mythic heroes are more than humans. Next are romantic heroes. Here, the hero is superior in degree and environment to us, just like in legends, superhero, and folktales. Harry Potter, who learned magic, is an example. Next is high mimetic. Here, the hero is superior in degree but not in environment, just like in classic tragedy, the presidents, kings, and princesses. In the ballad, Mulan is illustrated as a modest, humble, and patriotic daughter who strives to empower his sky, physical strength, and stamina as a warrior. So therefore, she is high mimetic. Next is low mimetic. Here, the hero is neither superior in degree or environment. It is based on realism. In short, we are like the hero. Just like Rancho in the Bollywood movie Three Idiots. Last is ironic. Here, the hero is inferior in power or intelligence to us. Therefore, we are superior and know that the hero doesn't. Mr. Bean is an iconic example. For more educational videos, please click like, share, and subscribe. This is Jana Yvonne Ayla Chica, your instructor.